Okay, so let's get real. Trauma hits hard no matter who you are. But did you know that trauma can feel totally different for teens than it does for adults? If you're between 13 and 17, the challenges you face are unique, and that means healing from trauma as a teen looks different too. Today, we're breaking down 3 key reasons why dealing with trauma as a teen is its own thing, and what you need to know to deal with it. Number 1. Brain development. While trauma affects everyone differently, adults usually have more control over their emotions. That's because their brains are fully developed. They can make better decisions faster and manage emotions more easily. But for teens, it's a different story. Your brain is still growing. The parts responsible for decision-making, emotional control, and thinking before you act are still developing. So, when trauma hits, it can feel harder to manage tough emotions and make sense of what's happening. Number 2. Social connections. Adults might focus more on family or career, but your world? It's all about your social circle. Fitting in and being part of a group is everything at this stage. Trauma can make it tough to know how to connect with others, and sometimes it's hard to navigate social dynamics when everyone around you is dealing with their own issues too. If you don't know how to handle that, it can make things even more confusing. Number 3. Coping skills and experience. Adults may not have it all figured out, but they've had more time to try. They've built up some tools to manage stress, even if those tools aren't perfect. But for teens, you're still learning how to handle everyday life. So when trauma happens, it's easy to feel overwhelmed if you don't have the right coping skills. That's why it's so important to learn healthy ways to deal with stress now. If you build good habits now, you won't have to undo bad ones later. So, while dealing with trauma as a teen definitely has its challenges, understanding what's going on in your brain, in your social circle, and how you cope with stress is key to taking control of your life. Just because it's tough doesn't mean you can't handle it. You've got this. Stay safe, be kind to yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.